Sean Salisbury here for Open Sports. Let's talk about a couple games here, a few games that are coming up on the weekend. Let's start with Green Bay at Tennessee. Green Bay's got to be able to run the football better because you're going against a Tennessee team that can blitz you, that can play zone. They're complete, not only on defense but on offense. Kerry Collins proved last week that he can win a game throwing the ball, that Tennessee doesn't have to just run it. So that defense on Green Bay is going to be faced with some challenges. Although they don't have a great receiving core, does the Tennessee Titans. Kerry Collins on first down and on third down delivered the ball when the Titans weren't running their best. Keep an eye on that in this game. I like Tennessee in the football game because I believe the one dimension for Green Bay will not be enough because Tennessee's defense is for real. And if you're not buying into Tennessee, people, you're ignorant and don't watch football. Tennessee Titans, they're at home. I think it continues even in a short week for them. The Dallas Cowboys and Giants, Dallas's offense is just not in rhythm. Their defense finally played well last week. I like the Giants in this game. Here's why. The Giants can run the football, and I guarantee you they're going to line up and dare the Cowboys to stop them. And just when the Cowboys' safeties try to stop this top-ranked type run team, they're going to try to creep up and make a play, and then the Giants are going to go over the top and hit a home run on play action. You watch that this week. I guarantee you'll see plenty of attempts at it with Kevin Gilbride, their offensive coordinator, and the Giants are going to pressure on defense. It will seem like 15 guys are on the field, and regardless of who the quarterback is, Brad Johnson or Brooks Bollinger, the Cowboys are going to have to come up with some plays and win on first down because if they're in second and third and long, they got no shot. I really think the Giants can dominate this football game. I don't think the Cowboys are going to be around in this football game when all is said and done. And the Cowboys, as early as it is, it's the NFC East. They're in one of those situations where they've got to win the game. We'll review the Pittsburgh-Washington game on Monday. I just review it Tuesday, but preview it on Monday, should I say. But keep an eye on that one, how Ben Roethlisberger overcomes the 5 sacks and 4 interceptions last week. And Washington really can be considered as complete a team as we have in the NFC right now, along with the Giants. It's amazing that they're both playing in the same division, which is brutal. The Colts and the Patriots, it's not the same. You know, it doesn't have the same hype. If they were both playing with Brady and they were both healthy and they were both playing great football, this would be considered the game of the year. It's not. I like the Colts because it's at home, but I like the way the Patriots are playing far better than the Colts. And I may be overrating home field advantage, and maybe I am because the Colts actually should only have 1 win this year. But doesn't there come a time when a team with pride, they may get Joseph Adai and Bob Sanders back, where a team with pride says enough's enough, a former Super Bowl champ. Castle's improved his game. If the Patriots can offset the speed of the defense of the Colts, and if they can make a few plays running it and play physical, and on the other side, keep Peyton Manning on the sideline and don't let him get hot, contain Dallas Clark, because the run game for Indianapolis hasn't done anything yet. I believe that the Indianapolis Colts are going to be in trouble. Now, if the Colts can get their running game going and run some draws and Peyton Manning gets in an early rhythm, completes 8 out of 9 early in the game, and they start to feel it, I'm going to take the Colts at home. If they're playing in New England, I would take the Patriots. Like I said, I'm overrating home field advantage with a Colts team right now that I don't think is that special. I think they're just a team. I don't think they're one of those teams we look at and say they're one of the teams. They're just another team right now. But when you got Peyton Manning, you got a chance. So I'll take the veteran Peyton Manning over Matt Castle. But the Colts better start fast because New England can be very, very confusing with their defense. And the Colts are playing with no confidence. But I'm going to go on a flyer. I don't love this pick by me, but I'm going to take the Colts and thinking enough's enough that a championship team, if they get Adai and Bob Sanders back for the weekend, that they'll actually play better football. I'm Sean Salisbury for Open Sports. We'll see you throughout the weekend, and we'll see you all next week every single day. And don't forget, read that blog on opensports.com. Take care.
So you think you can tackle a pro? There's only one way to find out. Click on fantasy at opensports.com.